Hello, everyone, and welcome to the series How to Set Healthy Boundaries. I am Lillian, and I am thrilled to guide you through this transformative journey over the next several weeks. This is a 6 video section that you can watch one at a time. Please follow them in order to get the best results. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with others. Do not keep it a secret. What are boundaries? A boundary is an imaginary line that separates you from others. When you set a boundary, you are telling others how they can and have to treat you, what they are capable and not capable of doing. Without boundaries, people may take advantage of you because you're not setting the limits on how to be treated. How many of you have felt at one point in your life that somebody took advantage of you? Exactly, because you did not know how to set a healthy boundary. Setting appropriate boundaries is part of self care and self love. A healthy boundary is clearly expressing your needs and your wants. In addition, as part of setting your boundaries, you must connect to your resentment, fears, and guilt in regards to boundaries. I will cover those in future sessions. If you do not set a healthy boundary when necessary, you are likely to be constantly at the mercy of others. This means that you allow others to tell you how you should think, act, feel, and behave. This can lead to frustration or even depression. What happens to your self esteem when you do not set a healthy boundary? Of course, it goes down. Let's talk about fear and how many boundaries you have not set due to fear. For example, you could have the fear of losing a friend. If so, it might be that you are afraid to say how you feel inside for fear of losing that friend. Then you might end up not setting the boundary. So let's talk about guilt. If you feel guilty about setting a boundary, you will not do it. I will teach you how to deal with fears and guilt in the next sessions. When we do not set a boundary due to fear of guilt, we end up resenting the other person, so we think. But really, the person that we end up resenting is ourselves. Boundaries are in 3 categories: physical, emotional, and spiritual. I will explain each of those in future sessions. Now, I always say that the most important boundary is the boundary with yourself. It is important to know your own boundaries. What are your limits? What are your rules? What are your regulations? What are you willing to accept and not accept from others before you can actually do a healthy boundary? So, again, the most important boundary is the boundary with yourself. And I will cover a lot about personal boundaries in future sessions. Have you ever felt manipulated by someone else? Well, I am going to cover the manipulator, how it manipulates you. And you will be empowered with tools not to allow the manipulator to manipulate you. Normally, the manipulator looks for weakness in you so they can manipulate you with it. The key of stopping the manipulator is to not show your weakness. I will help you through that, and I will give you specific guidance in how to set boundaries with manipulators so that you are never allowed a manipulator to manipulate you again. We will cover the 5 ingredients of a healthy relationship. These ingredients are honesty, respect, open communication, willing to compromise, and trust. in any relationship. This does not mean only romantic. If these ingredients are missing, you do not have the possibility of a healthy relationship. It is important to start looking at this, and I will explain and expand on them in future sessions. Now, it is also important to recognize negative traits so that you can be very aware of the people that you want to stay away from. These negative traits are cheaters and liars, abusers, users, losers, and confusers. Again, these topics will be covered in future sessions. Understanding the ingredients of a healthy relationship and the negative and positive traits empowers you to then choose the right people in your life. And then it gives you the opportunity to set healthy boundaries to be happy. Every session will have some assignments to deepen your new knowledge and the understanding of yourself. Remember, this journey is about self care and self love. By the end of this series, you will have the tools to set healthy boundaries and will enhance your self esteem and improve all of your relationships. In our first session, we will focus on reconnecting you to your instincts, understanding your basic instincts, which are social, security, and sex. This will help you connect to your inner self and empower you to set boundaries with others. Each session will include practical exercises and insights to help you navigate what you are learning. We will empower you to express your needs and your wants clearly and confidently. So, are you ready to embark on this journey with me? Let's take the first step together in the first session, where you will connect with your instincts. Remember, setting healthy boundaries is a gift you give to yourself and those around you. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so that you can watch future videos and future series. Thank you for joining me today. I cannot wait to see you in the next session. Until then, be kind to yourself and others.